What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. They just dropped something special. The long-awaited, probably
the long-awaited,
the most anticipated film to ever grace this planet. Decades in the making, decades of casting choices, and we're here. We've got Kraven the Hunter. Anyways, if you are new here and this is your first time seeing us, why is it under this video? Odd circumstances. Anyways, you should probably hit that like button, like the video, and click the bell, subscribe, all that jazz. Helps us out a lot, and it's free. And yeah, it would be greatly appreciated. But they just dropped the first 8 minutes of Kraven the Hunter, and I mean,
I've been waiting to see the first 8 minutes of this movie, man. I mean,
this is odd. Usually, movies do this when it's out, not before,
or like the
the
week
movies.
of.
Or like the day, or like the week of. Yeah, Kraven does not drop for another like 2 weeks. So like, seems like a desperate move.
Maybe they're that confident. Maybe they're confident though. Maybe
I'm praying this does horrible at the bottom. Nah, not praying. You know, I got love for the people that worked on it, but for Sony's sake, let's just teach them to make great movies instead of milking the IP. But I mean, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into this. We'll talk about it after, of course. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and react to the first 8 minutes of Kraven the Hunter. Just in case you didn't know, tickets are on sale now. Will we be watching it in theaters? Probably not.
Well, I could say it entirely depends on what you show me here, Sony.
It's very true.
First 8 minutes here.
That's very true. Their 100-year intro. This played right before something I saw recently. Loki gave me chills a little bit. What is this music? Ugh. Am I gonna have to cut this out, bruh?
We on some Soviet vibes.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. It's the best part of the Sony movies.
Classic Marvel intro. Marvel intro.
It's like the best part of these movies. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna have to mute all of this right now. I mean, it's nothing amazing, you know, but.
Are we gonna get an opening just action sequence?
I hope so.
What is that, like a bunch of inmates in there?
That's what I'm guessing. Or thinking. Oh, he has a tattoo. He's so edgy. Is that our boy? The 0864 our boy? Look at him, he's such a main character.
Bro. Bro is Magi.
That was odd. That was such an odd cut. It like. He was communicating with the wilderness. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful location, though.
It is.
It's really nice.
I'm liking these long sweeping, these landscape shots.
He's like immediately going to break out, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
like.
Yeah. This is light work for Kraven.
What in the world?
Терпеть не могу соседей.
Значит, у нас есть что-то общее.
Последние пассажиры придется месяц. Я здесь больше 3 дней не буду.
И все пожизненно.
Ну ты понял. Удар за тобой.
Заранее.
That guy's eyebrows are insane.
Может,
Crazy.
я с тобой рядом сяду?
No.
Это частная зона. Идите на.
Bro, let him pump some iron. He said
Right.
the F word. Already.
Light
We're
work.
like 3
This is
minutes
light
in.
work. He about it. Yup. Light work, bro.
This is such early 2000s activities.
Bro in the back with 4 plates on each side trying to curl it. What are you doing?
Тебя хочет видеть пахан.
Who's boss?
That's boss.
Ребята давно хотят отправить тебя на тот свет. Ты знаешь, кто я?
Look at his room.
Глава
Like-
кировские группировки. Твое оружие убивает тысячи мужчин, женщин и детей по всему миру.
Видишь, мы знакомы.
Great exposition.
А вот кто ты нахрен такой?
Я охотник.
Охотник. И за кем охотимся?
На такие, как ты.
Охотник. Это сказки.
Is he gonna tear this room up?
Ну что,
Yeah, I
охотник?
think so.
Вот
I
ты
think
попался.
so.
Как тебя зовут и кто тебя послал?
He's about to use one of the teeth out that thing. I told you.
Kraven.
Guys, I promise you I haven't even watched this. I have not watched
Oh,
this.
the name drop.
Что ты никому не скажешь.
Okay. Bring your ass back here, boy.
Каждый сказки есть правда.
His accent when
Dude,
he's
the
speaking
editing
Russian
of this
is so
is rough.
That was cool. Okay.
What is this editing?
I don't know. They're cutting at the weirdest moments, but
Yeah.
this is light work for him, bro.
Dude, it's
Okay, I like how he's moved. I like the movements.
yeah. It's very
Very
animalistic.
agile, very yeah. Bro,
just casually climbing
bulletproof. Either he's bulletproof,
Or they got stormtrooper aim.
Bro,
What was that cut? You just fell.
I like
What?
the wire work.
What?
The,
This has to be cut up. There's no way this is how
there's
the
no
movie
way
is.
this isn't cut up. Mad Max?
Mad Max,
December
I
Mad
know,
Max?
right? Now is he gonna just talk perfect
Where did
English?
Where did the airplane come from?
He had a plan, I guess. Oh, we get shirtless ATJ. You knew it was gonna happen.
Bro,
I just
he
didn't
is
know it was gonna be this
ripped.
early.
Bro,
Yeah,
he's
he is.
ripped to shreds. Best shape I've ever seen ATJ in, and that says a lot.
Мы нашли труп.
Oh my God, it's Mary Jane.
Вы его уже опознали?
Нет.
Это заключенный 0864.
Oh, it's a planted body of himself.
Right.
Kraven the
That's
Hunter.
wow. I'm moved.
Day one.
These movies, dead ass, are come from like an entirely different era. Like, holy shit. All right, everyone. Well, that was the opening 8 minutes for Kraven the Hunter. Give your quick thoughts, because I just witnessed something that will change the trajectory of cinemas.
Do you want the honest answer or do you want the YouTube answer? The YouTube answer is I can't wait. Day one, Kraven the Hunter. Let's go. Sony, you're doing it big. Big things over that Sony, man.
They're definitely doing something.
Brother. But the honest answer, I'm not moved whatsoever. I just watched like nothing, it feels like. And granted, yes, there's no way that it is chopped like this in the movie.
I hope. No.
Actually, I would not.
You wouldn't put it past them?
I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him whatsoever. In fact, I would be more shocked if it wasn't edited like this in the real world. Actually,
yeah, a little bit.
I would be pleasantly surprised. But a level of competence here that's not seen in Madam Web, I can say. A level of competence here that's not seen in most of these Sony movies, especially that last Venom movie that was atrocious to watch. It was absolute garbage, dog water. Aaron Taylor Johnson is, he's charismatic. Like literally half of this entire clip, he's just not speaking.
The fall from grace, though. We went from Kick-Ass to this. What do we?
We
went from Kick-Ass and Quicksilver. Our boy ATJ went from leading an unknown superhero and bringing him into the zeitgeist. Like, people know who Kick-Ass is now, which is crazy.
People will know who Kraven the Hunter is. People will know who Kraven is.
To Kraven the Hunter. I pray
it doesn't
gets a Bond role or something.
Again, it could look a lot worse. Sony has put out stuff that looks a lot worse.
But what's the bar? Like,
the bar is in hell.
The bar is Halle Berry's Catwoman. I think that's the bar for Sony, it seems like.
But it's listen, it's not.
It's one of the movies of all time. I think so.
It's not very great, but at the same time, it's not offensive in any way.
Is it Russell Crowe in this?
Yes, he is. And I thought, to be honest, we were gonna see him in this clip.
See what happens though? Y'all see what happens when y'all go and see the damn Angry Birds movie over the Nice Guys? Y'all see what happens?
This is what happened.
This is what Russell Crowe has to do instead of being in a Nice Guys sequel. This is what we gotta get. See? It all stems back to the Nice Guys. Everything always goes back to the Nice Guys.
Kraven the Hunter, everybody. I honestly don't know if we'll watch this in theaters. The clip
maybe
didn't really.
If we hear it's like surprisingly
solid,
I might consider getting
There's things
matinee.
in here that I like the wire work, blending the wire work into the CG, and
the rated R, the blood.
I like it. I'm digging it, and I like the setup for this action sequence. I really do pray that
it's not
that the whole movie is not edited like that. But again, I would be even more shocked if it wasn't. But
that's true. I remember watching Morbius and being like so jarred by the editing choices in that movie, man.
It's the opening scene. It feels like an opening sequence. It could be a lot worse. Like, I know I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt right now, but I've seen so much worse that I'm content with what I just saw. I'm not gonna, shit on it super
You're like,
heavy.
This is gonna be a Sony. This is the new bar. This is going to be the new bar.
Like, we're living in a day and age where like the cape shit is like at an all-time high, and like, the mid stuff doesn't pass anymore. Where it once did,
it doesn't make 800 million Venom.
It just doesn't pass anymore. And I don't know how a Kraven the Hunter. I don't know how people are gonna be moved by a Kraven the Hunter, by the character, or by these first 8 minutes. I'm on Twitter and I'm just seeing people go like, yo, I haven't even watched these 8 minutes. Y'all let me know if it's good or bad. I'm pretty sure you come to the conclusion yourself without even watching. Like, it's whatever. That's just how I felt. Go ahead. What do you think, man?
You pretty much hit, the nail. What is it? You hit the hammer on the nail. You hit the nail on the head, or whatever. Like everything you said. I mean, it's edited horribly. Wouldn't be surprised if it was. If this is how it actually was, and it's just like okay. Like, is this gonna make me buy a ticket? No. But if I hear things like, you know, it was surprisingly really solid or something like that.
The action's good.
Might get that's what I'm saying. I might get a little matinee ticket. Go ahead and see.
I mean,
see Kraven the Hunter.
Going to go see Kraven for the writing and the acting.
Yeah, and it's
you give me some good action and blood. I mean,
it's just crazy how the Venom movies have single-handedly funded an entire universe, because no movie outside of the Venom movies has made money. Like, it's ridiculous that we're here. You remember when they re-released Morbius because of the memes and they thought it was going to have the Minions effect? Sony couldn't be more out of touch. Like, genuinely, it's ridiculous how much they don't understand what people want and what people like. You know?
Twitter has a hold on cape shit. That's like, honestly, it's getting scary out here.
It's getting scary.
It's getting scary out here.
I don't know. I didn't think it was like the worst thing. You know, like you said, I've seen better, or I've seen worse.
A lot worse.
It's just more like this. It's just more like why. Like, why does this exist?
Yeah.
What are we doing this for? Is this for a
justifiable.
reason? It's just a question of why.
But again, we could be wrong. They could be showing us the first 8 minutes, and it's the worst part of the movie.
Very true. What if it just goes up from there? I mean,
the rest of the movie could be peak. We don't even know.
I have no clue what this is going to be like. But as for these first 8 minutes, I thought they were okay. I mean, I like the the gore,
Wasn't
even
bad.
though it's really not in here. But just it existing. They were like, let's do everything that's in a rated R movie in the first 8 minutes. Let's get tattoos.
I guess
F-bombs.
He was gonna take the tooth. I know that part was in the trailer, but I didn't even know that he was gonna do that. I just completely guessed it. It was like petting it, and I'm like, okay, the thing looks super fake. Like the little tiny thing looks super fake. I was like, he's probably gonna grab the tooth. I don't know.
It's like, it's got the blood. It's got the shirtless scene. It's got the like. They're like, how many checks can we do to make people realize this is going to be rated R? But we didn't make the movie with Carnage. I'm baffled. I wonder how this is going to do, honestly.
Maybe Sony knows something that we don't.
That's what I'm saying. What if this drops and like all the boomers go and watch and they're like, this is peak early 2000s cinematic magic right here. And that's what it felt like, dude. That
Twitter fiends that are gonna defend the shit out of this.
What is it? The park sequence in there where he's bench pressing is like something straight out of an early 2000s movie, like an early 2000s superhero movie.
I mean, honestly, the whole scene kind of is.
Honestly, probably the whole movie. Isn't the leaks like he gets Catwoman-esque powers? Where
I'm pretty sure, and in the trailers, I'm pretty sure they kind of
injected with animal stuff or something, and he gets
which makes me wonder if these are the real opening 8 minutes, because it's like, are we gonna get like a flashback sequence of what happened, or is this him before that even happened?
No,
there's no way there's no way, bro, is literally.
I'd imagine he meets his dad, which he seems will be the villain, I think. And
yeah,
that's when we get the catch up or so. I have no clue, because what was Morbius was kind of like, it started with the origin. It was your pretty simple formulaic origin, like template.
It wasn't really flashbacking. I mean, the only flashbacking was of him and I'm forgetting Matt Smith's character's name, when they were like little kids and they were younger and stuff. That was flashback.
Yeah, you called him Otis or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because
like
the guy in there was called Otis before him.
Yeah.
Really appalling writing choices. Like, it's just, I
mean, the fact that we're sitting here talking about Morbius after having watched the first 8 minutes of Kraven should say something. But anyways,
that's very true. Hopefully this ends up being pretty decent. If this is as good as something like the last Venom movie, I'd be surprised. I'm not even gonna lie. If this was as
Venom
good
3?
or better, yeah, because
I
Venom
think
3.
this would be better than Venom 3. Venom 3 was garbage. I'm sorry. I think this would be better
hope
than Venom 3.
so. It's like
I mean,
hope
from
this
what I
is-
saw in these first 8 minutes, I see better filmmaking, more competence in the first 8 minutes of this movie than the entirety of Venom 3. I did
but
not
it doesn't
like that
got
movie
Tom
whatsoever.
Hardy and Venom. You're not
But it
thinking
has
about
Aaron
that.
Taylor Johnson shirtless. See.
You're
we
right.
quickly forget
They
these things.
cancel out. You're right. They cancel each other.
It has
But
Aaron Taylor Johnson getting a heavy ADR in Russian oversight. Like, we forget these things often.
the ADR in these movies is crazy. There's like a
I wasn't gonna bring it
consistency
up, bro.
across all of these. I wonder if this has any direct correlation to any Spider-Man things. Will we get a post-credit scene where Kraven the Hunter gets met up by the mysterious silhouette guy in the hat from The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and he says, "I'm putting a team together," or says, "I'm feeling
They gotta go back
something-
to the drawing board. Maybe just
something
go back. Maybe just do like
sinister is
animated
coming.
content or something. Maybe like just
that
maybe
they're doing that
just-
Spider-Man noir thing, which I hope is good. It looks solid. My whole thing is just you gotta, you know, middle-aged man playing Spider-Man noir. So, you know,
middle-aged is a stretch.
we shall
Middle-aged
see.
is a stretch.
We shall see how that ends up. But as for this, we watched it. It's definitely one of the opening 8 minutes of all time. That's
The
ever been
needle is
made.
still where it's at still.
Yeah,
It
pretty
didn't move an
much.
inch.
But you guys tell us in the comments below.
Let us know.
What'd you guys think? What'd you guys think of these opening 8 minutes? Are you excited for Kraven the Hunter? What's your opinions on this universe? Anything related to this? Even if you guys know stuff that we are unaware of, drop it
Yeah.
down in the
I'm not
comments
the biggest
below.
Kraven the Hunter guy. I don't know a lot about Kraven the Hunter other than
We,
the guy
we
just
love-
like hunts.
We love discussing with you guys, and yeah, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, hit that like button. Please like the video, subscribe, and click that bell. Helps out the channel a ton. It's free, and it would be greatly appreciated. But other than that, it's been your boy Keezy,
And what kills?
and hopefully we see you all in the next one.